Hello everyone, welcome back. Hello everyone, and welcome back. Simon Wesley here. It's a pleasure to have you. So, today we'll be playing in Touhou 7, or, well, okay, so Touhou Yoyomu, or Eastern Ghostly Dream, but better known to Western players as Perfect Cherry Blossom. This is the seventh game in the Touhou series, but yeah, this is the first one I've actually beat. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing through it again, practicing and grinding until I'm good enough to beat the extra stages. uh, but uh, yeah, I really like this game. I really like the Touhou series in general. Like, I'm very big on bullet hell, but well, I should probably play a wider variety of bullet hell series before I actually really say I like it. But eh. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, let's just jump right into the game, shall we? All right. Um, let's just start off with normal. Uh, that's a difficulty I beat it on last time, but I need to get back in the swing of these things. Oh, and also found a way to actually play this without everyone getting to hear the lovely sounds of my keyboard for like at least an hour and a half to 2 hours straight. I've connected. I just got my PlayStation 4 controller hooked up. Makes things a whole lot easier. At the very least, for y'all's sake. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna play as. Actually, you know what? Let's just go with Reimu. She's my favorite, and she's the one I'm most used to. All right, so homing shot or so amulet or persuasion needle. Let's go with persuasion needle. Homing amulet just sure, it's consistent damage, but it does basically no damage. Like, it's kind of comical just how little damage it does. On the other hand, Fantasy Seal is a lot easier to land than Rainbow B. Oh yeah, so aside from shot type, the two different versions of each character also have different bombs. And in this game in particular, Zim decided to have a different variant of each bomb go off, whether you're in focus mode, which is the slow mode you're seeing right now, or whether you're just going normally. So for this one, shot type, Reimu's unfocused bomb is. I screwed up there. I'm gonna be low on power for a bit. Anyway, yeah, Reimu's unfocused bomb is Evil Sealing Circle, which just, it's a full screen bomb. Oh, my fingers fall. This is supposed to be the season for sleeping, but who in their right mind could sleep in this weather? Spring is a time where you can sleep the day away, is it not? It's a bit too late for your kind to be roaming around, don't you think? On that note, don't humans sleep during winter? I mean, you're mammals after all. Some do, but I don't. And I'll help you sleep. I'll help you sleep a nice, deep sleep. It's too cold for any type of sleep right now. We sleep when it's warm out, so do the flowers. Shut up and go to sleep. Anyway, yeah. So, Fantasy Seal... No. So, oh, Evil Sealing Circle is a bomb that does very little damage, but it clears the entire screen of projectile. Or clears the screen. But duplex barrier, and that's the evil ceiling circle is the one that activates when you're unfocused. But when you're focused, the bomb you get is duplex barrier, which has horrible range, but does a crap ton of damage. Like, it's kind of hilarious. Just the difference in damage that both the bombs do. And also, you might notice the little meter on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Oh, not meter. Like the little, like the cherry counter on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. So, each Touhou game has its own specific gimmick that Zone has given it. I probably should be reading the story. Anyway, each Touhou game has its own little gimmick that Zone gives it. For this one, it's a pretty simple gimmick. So you see the cherry counter in the bottom left-hand corner, and you might notice the pink item boxes that fall on the screen. Yeah, those are cherry blossoms. Yeah, the pink item boxes are cherry blossoms. You pick those up to help boost your score and the cherry blossom gauge. So when the cherry blossom, when the little pink number above the gauge itself reaches 50,000, when it reaches 50,000, then you gain a supernatural border. This allows you to do one of two things. One, it gives you a free hit, meaning that if you get hit while it's active, the screen clears and you don't lose a life. Secondly, you can activate it early. You can activate it early in order to clear the screen without wasting a bomb. So yeah, it's very useful. Oh, and also of note is the fact that something I should also note is the fact that while the barrier is active, you automatically pick up all items on the screen. So it is very useful. And if you manage to hold on to it until it wears off, you get a score bonus. But it is worth noting, every time you use a bomb like I just did there, or you get hit, yeah, you lose cherry blossom, or you lose score. The counter goes down. How peculiar. Do people live here? You're done for now. How am I done for? Anyway, welcome to Mayuhiga. How am I done for? Well, once you come in, you can't get out. Well, that's tragic, isn't it? That reminds me. I'd heard that items from Mayuhiga make you lucky if you take them home. Indeed they do. The time to start pillaging. Excuse me? This is our village. Could you please do me a favor and go away? Once you come in, you can't get out. Remember? Yeah, I like Raymond, but she could be a little, she could be, something sometimes. Alright. Okay, yeah, this is the tricky part about this spell card. Not really the actual, like, Damaku itself. It's just that I always have a tough time when there's the diagonal shot like that. But yeah, it's not... Obviously, she's just a stage 2 boss. It can't be that hard. Actually, I think the only downside of using the controller like I'm using it right now, rather than keyboard, is that death bombs are basically going to be impossible unless I rebind the bomb key. Oh, death bombs are basically. Death bombs are basically. So you get like a. So you have a split second after getting hit in order to activate a bomb and avoid losing a life. It's usually kind of hard to. It's usually hard to get them, mainly because of the fact that you're in the heat of the battle. Anyway, now that that's dealt with, let's look for some useful and easy to carry things. Reimu, I don't approve of stealing. Though in fairness, Chen did try to force you to stay there. But then again, that's hardly an excuse to steal. Just fend her off and leave. But anyway, why am I talking about that sort of thing? Let's fight Alice. Another one of my favorite characters. And I really wish Zun hadn't basically forgotten about her. And first lost life of the run. Very appropriate that it was on one of my favorite characters. Man, I really like this one. I really like this track. Dollmaker of Bucharesti. Also kind of interesting that Zim decided to use the actual, like, proper Romanian pronunciation of Bucharest for the title. But, actually, yeah. Oh, I think the properly pronounced it in Romanian would be Bucharesti. Or Bucharesti. I should probably look that up at some point. Let's look. These are perfect for romance. Can you do something about this gold? I don't know. Can I? So, it's been a long time, hasn't it? Who are you again? Do you not remember me? Long time no visibility? I see. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Setting that aside, what do you mean by level of spring? I'm talking about the amount of spring in your head. What's wrong with them? Are they too high? So, why has this winter lasted so long? Someone's stealing the spring. And how do you know that? Whatever the answer is, just know that I'm not part of it. Bye. Hey! It's been so long since I last you, comrade. Have you only brought me your presents as a gift? Why is this dolt calling me her comrade? You're only red and white. Your power pales in comparison to mine. Okay, there's like two different translations of this game. And both of them have their faults. This one seems to have better sentence structure than the other one. But I kind of miss Reimu calling. But I kind of like the other one more, partly because it has Reimu calling Alice a 7-colored magical moron. And also Alice giving a specific percentage on how much weaker Reimu is than her. By specific percentage, I mean like 2/7. Alright. Yeah, Alice's spell cards are kind of tricky. Yeah, Alice's spell cards are kind of tricky. But fortunately that one's not too bad. But then again, I remember playing this for the first time and Alice absolutely kicking my teeth in. Alright. Yeah, the translation for these older ones, translations for the older ones are kind of wonky. But then again, I'm pretty sure most of these translations were made. Oh, these are fan translations, so I'm not going to be too harsh on them. By spring, you're talking about the cherry petals, right? You were gathering them without knowing that? Yes? I'm gonna drink some water for a sec. Alright, let's continue. Oh, this is one of my favorite stages. It is... it is a... It's basically an endurance run. It's not the hardest stage for a Touhou game, but it's kind of close mainly because of just how... Mainly just through how long it is. It's just a matter of endurance, is what I'm trying to say. But it also has one of my favorite, that's one of my favorite tracks in the series, Capital City of Flowers in the Sky. Yeah, like I mentioned in the description, there's just something super atmospheric about these older games. How did I not get hit there? Okay, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just get really lucky. Like I just got right there. Oh. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I might as well just use a bomb there to be safe. Alright. Stay calm. Yep, and that's duplex barrier. Oh! Thank you, Lily, for giving me a bomb. Also, fun fact about that character, she's actually canonically one of the nicest people in the series. It's just that she's supposed to be like the Herald of Spring, and she gets really excitable whenever spring comes. So there's a very distinct chance she might accidentally shower someone with Damaku in her excitement. Yeah, this part looks more intimidating than it really is. Because those swarms are aimed where you are. The bullets are aimed where you are. And I still got hit because I'm getting cocky. Alright. Woo! Got lucky in that one. Alright, so. Jeez, can't these fairies take a break? And that announcer of spring showing up out of nowhere to shoot bullets at me. Why are there cherry blossoms above the clouds? Doesn't someone usually show up with a response by now? Hold up, I'm coming. Okay, yeah, I really like that. I like that bit of dialogue. Anyway, see, it's that around here when the seasons changes, the atmospheric pressure lowers. It looks like our tension about lowers well. Why the silence? I only just got here, you know. I just mean that they're sending air currents, you see. I'd really like to take a peek behind that gate. Slow down, sis. Is that your friend? She's just an ascending air current. Our natural enemy. Don't shoot just yet. So who are you people? And what is this place anyway? We're the Poltergeist Musical Performance Ensemble. We were called here. There's an event at Hakuyokuro. I want to see the flowers. You've not been invited. Invited by phantoms. I wouldn't like that anyway. Unwanted noise was you drowned out. Good luck. Wait, don't leave me on my own. Okay, yeah, but Hakuyokuro Gyokuro. That is really hard to pronounce. Especially for someone who does not know any actual Japanese. Which is why I'm playing the fan translation. Okay. How did I get that? Sometimes I amaze even myself. You saw nothing. Alright. This is going to be a little more annoying than it really should be because I have lower than normal power. So I got... Well, I'll say that. I managed to get it. That's... Nice blessing there. And I paid for my arrogance. This one ain't too bad. But... yeah. I'd rather blow a bomb there. Whew. Okay, yeah, that... Okay. Well, it's time. We just went to go see the flowers. Something about this whole place feels wrong. Alright. Ah, Yomu, my mortal nemesis. I remember the absolute nightmare. I remember the absolutely nightmarish grind I had to do to even beat her semi-reliably. Yeah, the thing about Yomu is that her spell cards are rough. Like, her non-spell cards are already pretty nasty, but her actual spell cards are brutal. It also doesn't help when I can't recognize when to use a bomb. Whew! Alright, Yomu. A human here? Whatever. I shall drain every drop of spring from you. Ah! Okay, almost got it. Okay. Okay. We're still in it. We're still in it. I mean, it ain't gonna be easy, but hey, it ain't over till it's over. Okay. Okay. How unsettling. So, you're the one behind all the ruckus. The human I met from earlier. Is this place... This is the place where the used to be living reside. The world of the dead, huh? Well, I was invited here, so if I could just proceed... No one invited you here. In any case, it was surprisingly easy to get into here. You guys should up the security. You broke the border, didn't you? All I did was say, open sesame, and it just so happened to open. No, it did not. You're like those fools who walk into places with signs that say, do not enter. Ignoring the rules and forcing your way in. How rude. You're quite a talkative, Phantom. I'm only half Phantom. Really now. At any rate, with just a little more spring, the Saigyo Ayakashi will soon reach full bloom. The tiny trace of spring that you brought here will give us the last step needed. This place has a calm atmosphere. Are you listening? I'm going to chop you to bits and steal your spring. If I die in the world of the dead, would I still be sent to the world of the dead? You'll get sent to hell. Isn't that the same thing? My legendary Rokanken forged by yokai. With it, I won't ever lose you. Prepare yourself for battle. Whatever you say, Miss Half Ghost. Actually, now that I think about it, how would that even work? How's someone half a person, half human, half ghost? Actually, you know what? That's Actually, you know what? That's not an important question, especially since I'm stuck in this swarm of Danmaku. Oh! Okay, I got a death bomb. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so this last bit of the fight, Yomu has 2 spell cards I need to get through. I need to get through this one. Well. Alright, so let's try again. That only took me about 30 minutes to get there. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, and if you're wondering why I didn't use a continue there, yeah, if you use a continue it locks you out of getting the game's good ending. Yeah, so not exactly fun. But oh well. Plus, it's kind of a mark of pride in these sort of things to 1cc it, or well, 1 continue clear. So, while I push my way back up to... So, if I cannot make a simple screw-up like that... I hope y'all are having a good day. Man, I missed a big power box right there. Whew. Yeah, decent enough power for first boss. Oh yeah, if anyone has questions about the game, feel free to ask. Or about the game or about Touhou in general. I know quite a bit. Alright. Whew. Okay. Yeah, Chen's never usually that hard. But obviously with everything in these kinds of games, the second you stop paying attention is the second you get hit. Oh man. See what I'm saying about not paying attention results in you getting hit? Yeah, now y'all can see how I can get while playing these games. I usually just reset if I lose more than... I usually reset if I lose more than one life on stage 2. Yeah, I usually only stick to quote-unquote bad runs whenever it at least reaches stage 3 or so. I think because it's just really easy to reset on stages 1 and 2. And honestly, if I screw up that early, then it's probably not going to be a good rest of the run. Oh, hey. That's a pretty good start for the stage. Alright, so 104 power. Definitely not going to be able to make it to full power here, but it should make getting to full power really easy. Should be... yeah, it should be quick to get full power in the next stage. Yeah, once I manage to 1cc this, I'm absolutely going to be streaming my attempts at beating the extra stage. And then I'll proceed to stream my attempts to get all the prerequisites to unlock the Phantasm stage. Which, yeah, this is the only game in the series that has a second extra stage. So you unlock the normal extra stage. You unlock the extra stage by one seeing the game on any or on normal or higher, and you unlock the Phantasm stage by completing the extra stage, and then capturing 60 unique spell cards. Which, in order to capture a spell card, you need to complete the spell card without getting hit or using a bomb or supernatural border. Unless it's a survival spell, in which case, if it's a survival spell card, then you just need to time out. Then you just need to survive until time runs out without getting hit or using a bomb. But yeah, 60 unique spell cards. To get that far, or to get that many, yeah, I'm going to be streaming my attempts on that one. Just, anticipate a lot of streams for this one, primarily because of the fact that it's gonna be really rough and take a while to get to get everything down for it. Okay. Yeah, as long as I focus on the stage, I'm not going to get hit. So I just need to avoid screwing up like my last attempt. Okay. Heaven Sign, Tianqian's Rumbling. Whew. All right. All right. Now for Alice. Yeah. Well, yeah, this one's not hard, but Alice is real tricky. Like, she is very tricky to get past. Honestly, I feel like she's one of the harder Stage 3 bosses. But not the hardest, because Doremi exists, and Doremi is an absolute nightmare, especially your final spell card. Five, 5 lives going into Alice herself. Alright. Let's go. 7-color puppeteer. I still... Maybe I should have gotten the translation of this game that kept Reimu's line about Alice being a 7-colored magical moron in. Why am I being called old friends by a 7-colored magical moron? Alright. Eternal French dolls. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're all right here. Alright. Got overconfident there. Alrighty. Only lost 1 life. Could have been better. But hey. We're on a decent run so far. Alright. Alright, decent enough for that part. Now's the hard part. I don't think I've ever got... I don't know if I've ever gotten past Lily here without getting hit. Okay! Dang it! Should've just let the bomb go, Simon. No, you had to go and try to grab it. Okay. All right. It didn't even kill that one. Ah. Well, looks like I'm going into the Prison River Sisters without, well, not at full power. Okay, can get full power here, and a supernatural border. So you know what? While we've got this active, let's just get up close and personal with Lunasa here. These games, never be afraid to use a bomb if you need to. Of course, you should try to be good enough at dodging to where you won't need to use a bomb every spell card, but really, half the issue is being too conservative with your bombs. And fortunately, I made a death bomb there. During performance, Granere del Sol. Yeah, I'll just bomb this spell card. Give myself a bit of extra time before the... Okay. Not too shabby, but I'm probably about to get hit, so don't get arrogant. Yeah, with some of these spell cards, yeah, some of this is RNG. Yeah, that one was a little bit of bad luck. Alright, good. Yes, I've done it. Flower viewing party, here I come. All this time you just wanted to go see the flowers. Something about this whole place feels wrong. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but someone's just riding their, or someone. I think someone is revving like a Harley or something outside. Man, man, those choppers are really loud. Kind of obnoxious, actually. Eh. Whew. Okay, yeah, having said that, I actually do want to try driving a motorcycle at some point. I wanted to get a motorcycle license when I was younger, but my dad, my dad was not very, my dad was not very keen on that because he considers motorcycles to be extremely dangerous. Which, all things considered, he has a really good point on that. I don't think I'm a careful enough driver to be on a motorcycle. Okay, Yomu, let's dance. Yeah, that spell card is not too hard when you get used to it. Yeah, even trying with some of these spell cards is just. I feel like trying to, I feel like trying to capture this spell card is just like a Sisyphean task or something. Yeah, I know I was talking big about not wasting your bombs. I was talking big game about not, about being generous with your bombs. But yeah, that one earlier was just a panic. There's enough spring here already. Just what are you up to? The young mistress would like to see perfect cherry blossoms this year. We just need a bit more spring before the Saigyo Ayakashi can fully bloom. And is full bloom a good thing? Alright, final stage. Probably not gonna beat it, but hey. We're doing good. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Get hyped, everyone. Also, this is probably one of my favorite stage 6. I don't even know where that bullet came from. Don't step any further. Believe me, the young mistress will not hesitate to kill. You talk too much, don't you think? Ah! Ah, man. Ah, man. I think I have one or two more runs in me. I really like these games, but it's one of those things where it's a bit hard for me to. If I try too many times in a row, I start losing my temper. Especially when I get really good runs like that and suddenly lose it. Though, in all fairness, that wasn't really that good of a run. I could have done a whole lot better. Chat, you did not see that. Yeah, I start to I start to get frustrated when I have really good runs like that and then abruptly lose all my progress. And when I start getting frustrated, I start getting worse at playing. Probably explains why I just got hit there. You know, hit there on one of the easiest things to dodge on the planet. But yeah, with these kind of games, you have to really dial up, or you really have to rein in your frustration and your annoyance, because yeah, if you get frustrated and if you get really frustrated and angry, yeah, big surprise, you're not going to do as well. Yeah, I think one of the reasons why I think the worst part about the the last run just ending right as I get to Yomu, or right as I get to Stage 6 Yomu, is in a large part because of the fact that her one spell card as a mid boss, or as a Stage 6 mid boss, does something really funny Zun did something really funny with that I really appreciate. I mean, it's an absolute troll move. But I absolutely love it. And I don't want to spoil it until I can actually, like, get back to that part of the stage to show you. So, how are y'all doing today? Hey, yeah, I mentioned earlier about how frustration makes you worse at these sort of games. Yeah, uh, I think I'm starting to lose focus. Yeah, and also, these sorts of games are one of those. These are one. I think Bullet Hell is kind of the epitome of the kind of games where you need to get into a flow state in order to do really well, because the second you start overthinking it is the second you start losing. Also, fun fact for everyone, the copy of Perfect Cherry Blossom you see here, yeah, this isn't just I didn't pirate this. I actually have a copy. I actually have a hard copy of this one. Additionally, I have hard copies of Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, Imperishable Night, and Subterranean Animism. And yeah, they all look very good on a shelf. And also, a lot cheaper than you think they'd be. Like, you think getting a hold of those discs would be a lot harder than you think, but no, you can just go on eBay. Not that bad to get a hold of. Still, though, I'm glad Zone started putting the games on Steam. I don't think we're going to see the older ones, though, because I think I read somewhere they lost the source code to Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. All right. I keep forgetting that one just lasts for a second. Red-haired French, red-haired Dutch dolls. Okay. I looked away from the screen there. That was me. All right. Hello, stage 4, my old friend. I've come to play you again. All right. Yeah, I think I'm at the point where I'm starting to lose my concentration. So, when I so when I lose my last life in a sec, I think I'm gonna take like a few minute break, just to, just to get my attention back, and then give one more run. Yeah, because with these kind of games, I mentioned this a few times, but yeah, you really need, a lot of it is just being able to maintain focus, and I'm not particularly good at maintaining focus, so I should probably, yeah, at this point it's not even frustration, it's just my own inability to pay attention. Or maybe it's just performance anxiety. Who knows? Because normally I do a lot better when off camera. Oh. But yeah. These games are tough, but honestly, that just makes them all the more rewarding to beat. Like, it felt amazing the first time I managed to actually beat Yomu. Alright, serious time. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna I'm gonna take a few minutes to get my to kind of get my focus back. So, yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm back, and I think I got most of my focus back now. Alright, so... been live for about 90 minutes, so... I think I got one more run in me. Or I think I got one more run in me for tonight. So yeah. Alright. One more run. Let's go! If I lose a life immediately, it doesn't count. Alright. Okay, stage 1 done. On to stage 2. I didn't even notice how much power I had. Ah, man. Man, I don't know what got over me all of a sudden. Eh, maybe it's just me still trying to shake off the rust. It's been a while since I played the Touhou. It's been a while since I played this one. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty good. Hmm. Given that I managed to get to 125, I think there is a way for. I think there is a way to get to max power on stage 1. Like, it's gonna be annoying to try to do, but it is technically possible now that I think about it. Okay. Okay. Alright. Come on, Alice. Let's dance. And that's what you can do when you can focus. Whew. Hello, Stage 5, my old friend. I've come to die to you again. Actually, I've done the same joke twice this stream. I really hope I don't get. I really hope the copyright system doesn't smite me for that. Eh. Yeah, I think it'd fall under parody, so I should be okay. Whew. All right. All right, going into Yomu on 3 lives and 2 bombs. Well, I think my first successful run was on worse odds than this, so. John and slash. I think I know what my issue is here. My issue here is that dang it. Well, I think that it's gonna be it for tonight. I think I might do a bit of practice off stream just to shake the rust off a bit more. But before we leave off for the night, I will go through a. I will mention a couple mechanics for this, at least when it comes to characters, because it's not just like what your shot is that changes between characters. All right, so Reimu, she has, frankly, the worst movement speed in the game, both unfocused and focused. But she does have a very distinct advantage. She has the smallest hitbox. Hitbox, and she has the largest window for death bombing, as well as her the cherry point loss from bombing is lower, and she has the second most starting bombs. Marissa, she does a whole lot more damage than Reimu, but she starts with fewer bombs. Her cherry loss is higher, and her hitbox is larger. But she doesn't have to go as high on the screen in order to pick up every item on the screen when she's at full power. And Sakuya, decently fast, has the most starting bombs. But her main thing is that it's really easy to graze with her. But anyway, I think that about does it for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching, and goodbye and God bless.